fans, welcome to Minor League Baseball, the show. Today is the first game of this 4-game set with the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your San Antonio Missions. Well, today is Happy Star Wars Day, and we want to welcome all the Star Wars fans that have geared up for this special Minor League Baseball, the show. And it is the San Antonio Rebellion versus off the Midland Imperials. So we hope you guys enjoy this game, and most likely we will have a good day today. Hello to everybody that are watching. And most likely we are getting ready to have a good day at Franco Park, Midland. Not Midland. We gotta have the Midland Rockhounds right here, and most likely it'll be a May Day, a 4 o'clock game, and I know it is going to be raining here in San Antonio, but hey, why not? Alright, so getting ready for the lineups. First for the visiting Midland Imperials. Leading off and playing in designated hitter, Manny Moreno. Second is Steve Lombardozzi at second. Batting third is the shortstop, Eric Cordero at short. Wilson Fabregas will be batting fourth for the Rockhound order. Fabregas at right. Bo Alford will be batting fifth for the Rockhound order. Alford at first. Willie Reyna will be our center fielder as he bats sixth for the Rockhounds. Batting seventh is the catcher, Henry Castilla. Castilla catching. Batting third for the Midland Imperials is the Joaquin Vaccaro. Vaccaro at third. And rounding out the batting order for the Midland Rockhounds this afternoon, Roscoe Flaherty. Flaherty in the left. Moreno, Lombardozzi, Cordero will be your first lead on three. Fabregas, Alfred, Reyna will be your middle three. Castilla, Vaccaro, and Flaherty round out the batting order for the Rockhounds. Imperial Rockhounds. And on the mound for the Midland Imperials, Daniel Gossett. Gossett, today's Rockhound Imperial pitcher. And now, here's the starting lineup for the San Antonio Rebellion. Leading off and playing in second base, Roberto Ruiz. Ruiz at second. Batting third is Robert Rodriguez. He'll bat second for San Antonio. Rodriguez at third. Bobby Pyre will be the left fielder as he bats third for the San Antonio lineup. Pyre at left. Edgar Armas will bat fourth for San Antonio as he is in right field. Bo Duvall will bat fifth for San Antonio. Duvall at first. Alan Cordoba will be batting the DH position. He'll bat sixth for the San Antonio Rebellion. Art Sutt will be seventh for the San Antonio Rebels. Sutter at center. Batting eighth is the catcher for the Rebellion, Ronald Clemente. Clemente at catching. And rounding out the batting order is shortstop Enrique Herrera. Herrera at short. Luis Rodriguez Piar will be your first lead on 3. Armas, Duval, and Cordoba will be your middle 3. Sutter and Clemente and Herrera round out the batting order for the San Antonio Rebellion. And on the mound for the Rebel scum out there, Manuel Avales. Avales, today's Rebels pitcher. And now let's get started with this special minor league baseball, the Midland Imperials versus the San Antonio Rebellion.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Manuel Avales will be on the mound for the away team in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Manny Moreno. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Designated hitter,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. One and one the count now. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And this is taken in for out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Lombardozzi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping into the box, Eric Cordero. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Daniel Gossett, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box now, Roberto Ruiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
second baseman, Roberto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Digging in now, Robert Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Reyna is there. 2 gone. Into the box now, Bobby Poirier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Stepping in now, Edgar Armas as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Fabregas.
Right fielder, Wilson Fabregas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Clemente over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting. And you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit down the third baseline. Rodriguez loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Willie Reyna.
Digging in, Willie Reyna as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Duvall. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Bo Duvall, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Duvall.
First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Flaherty racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Alan Cordoba hits next. Line towards center field. Reyna is there, and he has it for the first out. And he's safe.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Coming to the plate now, Art Suter, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Reyna has a read on it. 2 down. Throw behind him to third. And they get the double play at third. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Henry Castilla. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Armas has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Joaquin Vaccaro. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Left fielder, Roscoe Flaherty.
In now, Roscoe Flaherty. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Ronald Clemente.
Catcher, Ronald Clemente.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Enrique Herrera. Soft liner to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board.
Into the box, Roberto Ruiz, as he hits one on a line to left field. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Lombardozzi relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Manny Moreno back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Suter patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short, hit hard. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lombardozzi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Wilson Fabregas. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ruiz will put this one away, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Bobby Poirier. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Bobby Poirier.
Here comes the first pitch. Flying toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Edgar Armas. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Flaherty is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now batting, Bo Duvall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fabregas is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Alan Cordova. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Art Suter as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Willie Reyna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Willie Reyna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Henry Castilla.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Castilla. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Joaquin Vaccaro. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Ronald Clemente. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. Cordero ranges to his right. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Enrique Herrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Enrique Herrera. He reached on a single in his first try. In the air to straightaway right. Fabregas is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roberto Ruiz. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Now batting, third baseman, Robert.
Digging in once again, Robert Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Bobby Poirier. He grounds it sharply to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Ready for another chance? Roscoe Flaherty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Armas moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manny Moreno. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Ruiz up the middle. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Lombardozzi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, Eric Cordero, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Fouled off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Edgar Armas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, Edgar Armas.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
First baseman, number 19. Bo
Ready for another shot now, Bo Duvall. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Alan Cordoba hits next. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Stepping up now, Art Suter. He singled his last time up.
Suter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Seventh inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Back here on the show. It's on to the seventh inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Now batting, Bo Alford. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
Center fielder number 25, Willie Reyna.
Ready once again, Willie Reyna, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Alford gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Henry Castilla. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard hit ball to second. He is it cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Ronald Clemente, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fabregas has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now in the box, Enrique Herrera. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
In now, Roberto Ruiz. He swings and he grounds it to short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Rodriguez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching for Midland.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in now, Bobby Poirier. Belted high and deep into right center. Fabregas going back, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they take the lead 4-1.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping in now, Edgar Armas. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
First baseman, Bo Duvall.
Stepping into the box, Bo Duvall, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. No danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-1. At the plate, Joaquin Vaccaro. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Duvall is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Roscoe Flaherty.
Now at the plate, Roscoe Flaherty. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manny Moreno. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get up.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Missions lead it 4-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alan Cordova. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Art Suter, as it's grounded sharply to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, catcher.
Digging in, Ronald Clemente. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, Enrique Herrera. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove the line drive base hit.
Into the box, Roberto Ruiz hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. San Antonio's out in front, 5-1. Standing in, Steve Lombardozzi is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Suter is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Cordero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Barehanded pickup, not in time. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out, so there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. First offering on its way. And, look inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. Cordero leads off first with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Willie Reyna. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The count now at 2-2. First and second now, one man out. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Standing in now, Henry Castilla hit down the line at first. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a one-run game now at 5-4. Into the box now, Joaquin Vaccaro. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Heading out towards shallow right. Armas will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Roscoe Flaherty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Armas is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him. But he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Missions jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Manuel Aviles earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
And so the San Antonio Rebellion wins the game. Well, the Rebels versus off the Imperials of the Rockhounds. The Empire lost the first Death Star. And the Rebellion wins to fight another day.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you,
well, today it was a pretty good game. So the San Antonio Missions 5 and the Midland Rockhounds 4. Well, later on, game number 2 of this 4-game set as we continue this 4-game series. Don't forget the next 4-game series, the San Antonio Missions take on the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. So anyway, that will be good. Well, this will just about be it for now, as we are done with baseball for now, for today. Well, the San Antonio Missions will return later this evening for game number 2 of this 4-game set against the visiting Midland Rockhounds that continue to be here. Well, this will just about do it. The final score, the San Antonio Rebellion 5 and the Imperial Scum 4. the Midland Imperials.